What's up, my spices? She got a spicy pineapple. Oh yeah. Hey, how you doing, spicy? Well, all right. Hey, all right. I hope this message is finding you in the most helpful. Peace, prosperity, love, joy, abundance, all of that. I love my intro. I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing that because it feel hyped to me. It's like, come on, let's get ready for this. Okay, yes. And I feel like I'm talking to my sevens here. My life path sevens. Let me talk to y'all. I love a life path 7 because you are so intellectual. You are so introspective. You are very thought-provoking, a thought-provoking person, okay? So you definitely seek higher knowledge. You definitely seek higher understanding here. And I do feel like for you, something here that you're meant to do, if you're not knowing this, just in your lifetime, is definitely to have a strong spiritual connection, okay? And that can mean anything for you, right? There's a lot of you here, so you're going to have a different meaning of what that means to you, right? Everybody's choice is different, but it all vibrates from love, right? And so as a life path 7, with whom you will consume, I said consume, with whom you will conceive, okay? A life path 7 is going to crave a relationship that is fulfilling for them, because sometimes, and maybe you've experienced this before, as a 7, you get caught up in all of your thoughts and overthinking, because that's something here a 7 can do. You overthink and you get caught up in the what if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if. One thing about a 7 is y'all are powerful manifestors, just like us 8, right? But you do it from a mind perspective. And 8 is more about the doing and the action. They're making abundance, but you have it from a higher perspective, a higher knowledge, a higher connection. And sometimes it makes you like in and out of relationships. You're like, okay, sometimes I want this relationship. Sometimes, yeah, maybe not. Right? Because when you start to feel unfulfilled, right? And it's more than a feeling, which is why I hit the air quotes. Because although you feel it, it's more than a feeling for you. It's like it has to be right. Because your soul wants that connection to feel connected, right? So if it's not feeling connected, because you are the ultimate connector to source, up connecting, right? With you in the 9s, you're going to figure it out. But one thing I do know about a 7 is you tend to look at your love relationships from an analytical perspective. And now your lover becomes almost like a spreadsheet. Someone here that you have to assess their quality, their performance, right? It's like you're the one here like, okay, well, I don't know about this. What about that? What about that? And then you check out. So one thing that 7s definitely have to learn while you're here is how to balance. Have a balance between your analytical mind and your intuition. Trusting in what you know, especially this year and this year 8. You want to trust in what you know? Because you have that ability to connect. So if you're feeling lost, you have to tune back into your life path, because you're meant to connect. The 7s are meant for that. You have this analytical, practical, almost practical way about looking at life, okay? Because you're a truth seeker. You seek the truth. But you do also have to connect, because 7s, you'll be those people that are so spiritual, they're not here currently. They're not even on this planet. They're somewhere. And then you're here and you're feeling sad and feeling a void, like I want to be somewhere else. Because you haven't connected both your mind and your body and your soul, right? It's the 3, mind, body, soul. So let's talk about this person. building your confidence this year. We're in a personal year 8. So as a 7, work on building your confidence. I'm seeing a flower. I heard the song, baby girl, you're still a flower. Is that how the song goes? And I teach you. Baby girl, you're still a flower. Is that the name of the song? I haven't heard that song in a long time. I think that's how the song goes. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Who is this person? 8 of Pentacles coming out. Okay. 8 of Pentacles is someone here that, okay, you want to know something? When I was getting prepared for y'all reading, I was like, you know what? A number 1 would possibly be great for, okay, so a life path 1 would be great for somebody here that was a 7. Because they're very like leader, goal oriented about achieving what it is that they want to go after. That 1 is the go-getter. That's the optimistic person here. But they tend to have their ways that they do work through, as do all numbers. But like a 1 and a 7, I feel like will make a good business couple. Like if you're like wanting a relationship where you and your partner can work together or have some type of financial gains together, where it's not like, and I'm not saying that y'all have to be under each other all the time, but I do get a vibe here of someone here working with their partner, their spouse. Okay? I'm being attracted to those 2 cupcakes. Is something here sweet? Something here, maybe there's two children? There's also a couple here that are of the same sex. So maybe there's somebody here, a same-sex couple. Could be. Doesn't have to be. But I do get something here about something coming in 2s. Okay, can I know more here about this person? We have here 5 of Wands. Interesting. Why is the 5 of Wands here? King of Pentacles. This is definitely giving me a leader, somebody here that's about their stuff. They're really not going to want to argue, okay? If you're and I think that's you. Right? Maybe you've dealt with people because you are so connected spiritually to yourself, to your intuition. You know, you tap in that way. Maybe you have a lot of misunderstandings with people. They don't understand you, right? A 7 is the energy of people don't get you. They don't and you don't understand why people don't get you. And it's like, you're different. You're special. That doesn't mean for you to change. Remain who you are. They're not meant for you, right? And I feel like that was a holdback here. So maybe you had to argue or speak your truth aggressively. Okay, I don't want to say argue, but maybe you had to confrontations with people. Trying to show people who you are. Can I know more here? Why is the 5 of Wands here, Spirit? Yeah. I feel like you had to release that. I'm not keeping all of these, but the 3 of Swords is coming out in reverse. So it's something here about self-recovery. You're here healing from something here in the past of maybe being in a situation here that was very volatile or very aggressive, and that's not your nature at all. So if that was something here that you were experiencing, this person here is not coming with the aggression here. They are a hard worker, okay? They are coming here financially stable. All right, and this is someone here that is knowing how to manage their money also. King of Pentacles is someone here that is serious about what they do, okay? So like I said, I do feel some type of energy here that is very leader oriented, connecting with you. You could also connect with the 9 here, or maybe possibly a 5. 5s are very adventurous. They want to see the world. They want to do different things, explore the world. Okay, now 5s are very, you know, okay, I'm a 5, y'all, and 5s are a little woo, okay? They like to experience things no matter what it is. They'll try anything once, okay? So that kind of is fair, can invoke a little fear in you sometimes. You can work with any sign, okay? Any numbers could work together. I do just give you all the energies of it so that you know what to look for so you can navigate your relationship stronger, okay? So you could work on, like I said, so if that's something here, maybe where people want to connect to you because, like I said, you like your alone time. As much as you want to be in a relationship, like I said, you do want to have your alone time. So it's like you have to set healthy boundaries with people, and maybe there was arguments about that in the past, right? I do get a lot of energy. If you're new here, welcome, okay? Welcome. I'm the Spicy Pineapple. I'm Simone. Okay, and I'm telling y'all here, I am my goal here as this master healer and numerologist. I come here to give y'all this information so that you can have something here that lasts, that could be sustainable. Once you know the truth, you know the truth. You stand in it. And you can take ownership. You know, all of the flaws and things that I've saw and learned about myself, I now own them and I see their purpose. Then you don't see them as flaws. That's when you get to that place of flaws and all. That song by Beyonce, somebody might like Beyonce here. Flaws and all. I try to work in the morning. I'm a bitch in the afternoon. Okay? I'm a puzzle, yes indeed. You're a puzzle, yes indeed. But look at this puzzle. It's put together, okay? It's being connected, okay? And that's why you love yourself. Accept yourself, flaws and all. Yep. I do feel here, like I said, you have to step out of a defeatist energy, sevens. Like I said, sevens tend to get into that energy space where you could just solely just feel like, man, this place is terrible. Where I'm living at, on this earth, this is a piece of trash. I know that there's something better than this right here, right? Like the sevens hold that energy, and so it can almost breathe an air of negativity, right? Although you want people to feel your spiritual connection and feeling that there is something better than the reality that you see, but you have to have some groundingness too. So grounded numbers would also suffice here. Now, it might feel like a power struggle because you want to be so connected and in your spiritual body. And when you have someone here that's maybe coming off very practical, you'll feel that like, no, God, get out of this. That's you settling into your ways as a seven, but not knowing that there is still leaps and bounds for you to explore and to expand. As a seven, I do see sevens as like wounded healers. You learn through a lot of experience, because if you look at a seven, it's like a bend. So it's like your path goes one way and then you veer a whole totally different direction. There's things here that you have drastic change. Just like a five, you going from one place to the next. But within that, having a strong connection to source, having a strong connection to self, inner wisdom, having that, trusting that at that, trusting it. And so this Six of Wands, because Six of Wands speaks of like trust in yourself and having faith that something is going to be victorious, successful, but it's in reverse. So something here is like a doubt. It's like doubting a situation before it even has time to manifest in. You don't want to do that. Like almost like thinking of a failure before it even happens. You're like, okay, well, everybody's the same. This world is trash. You see what I'm saying? It's so easy to say that, but is that what you... I heard something, and it's like I've heard it before, but somebody said it today, and I'm like, it makes so much sense. It's the energy of like, okay, you're right, but do you want to be right? It's like, you're not, okay, yeah, sure. The world's trash. You're right. Okay, what about it now? You got to work hard in this world when you want to be more spiritual. Oh my gosh, it's hard to be spiritual when you got to do all the daily this, that, and the third. Okay, you right, sure. Now what? Right? What do you do now? How do you expand from that? Don't get stuck in that, because you have to see the beauty that is within your world now. The universe, it's you within here, within you, it's you. And so if you are feeling like the relationship is the thing that's going to bring that, it's not. You still have to find that connection for yourself as well. Y'all know I come here and I tell the truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I can tell you, like I said, I tell every one of you all in all of these readings. I could say this person could have this, could have that, and they're going to be muscular, and they could be this, and they're going to talk to you like this and like that, and that's fine. I feel like you already know all those things, which is why it would come up. The most important thing is, how can you have a relationship here that will last? Right? Because there's something here that we want to break, a cycle here that we want to break, so that this relationship can be the one that lasts. Especially if you want to conceive with this person. Can I know more here? Can you tell me more about the person? Yeah, you have to free yourself from those negative thoughts. I feel like they become overwhelming. Okay, the 8 of Swords here, especially with you being a... Sorry, y'all. It cut off on me. But especially with you being a 7, that is definitely important for you to free yourself from those self-limiting beliefs. Have a new perspective on life. Look at the world from a different vantage point. And then help others see it that way too. But you have to master that for yourself first. You have to master to see the world from a different perspective, from your own eyes, okay? It can't be somebody here painting the vision for you and then you trying to see it, because that's not how 7 works. So if you're finding that you hear, like, maybe you're hearing the same messages all the time in the same readings. Okay, well then that's your intuition, like, hey, I'm trying to tell you this. Let's tap in, let's connect. Let's really listen to what's being said as truth. And know that it's truth and stand on it and not doubt, fear it, second guess it. Or veer off completely. Sometimes 7s are like, you know what? There's too much. This is too much for me. And they completely shut off spiritually altogether. They lose faith altogether. That's not what you want to do. Oh, wow. Can I know more here about this person? Wheel of Fortune. The 3 of Cups was showing itself to me, but Spirit said not to take it. But the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's definitely something here that's successful. 3 of Cups speaks to celebrating. Something here to celebrate. Something, a joyous celebration here coming together. Okay, it's after you free yourself from the self-limiting beliefs. Okay, your thought process. Okay, with the 2 of Swords, traditionally it's a woman. She's like standing with 2 swords and her eyes are blind. Like she has like this wrap around her eyes. But in this deck, there's 2 people here and they're facing away from each other, right? And it's like, this is like a recovery period from an indecisive moment where you could have been full of indecision, confusion, feeling overloaded. And now you're like, you know what? I do see this differently. And there's something here beautiful that awakens between you and this person. And I strongly feel like there's something here that you all build together or do together. Okay? So let's look here and see. What will this person be like during pregnancy? I just started smiling. And then look, there goes the High Priestess. Very highly spiritual pregnancy. But a high priestess to be the first card to come out, and we're talking to a 7, very highly spiritual connection. I do feel like you're going to have a child here that's very gifted coming through here, that chose you and this person as their parents, for sure, for you to help elevate the consciousness of the world. Truthfully. Yeah, look, as I'm saying that, temperance, for sure. Somebody here, temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, but fire sign energy. I feel that this person here is going to be very patient. You're going to be experiencing a lot of spiritual upgrades, downloads, things like that. I do feel a very strong communication being had between you, baby, and spouse. Having conversations, but they're very 5D conversations. I do feel like you'll have conversations out loud, but there's a lot of 5D communication I feel like is being had during your pregnancy. Can I know more here about their pregnancy with this person? Ooh, the Fool card. Expect the unexpected is what I just heard. Okay. What are they expecting, Spirit? To expect the unexpected. Interesting. I'm cool on that. That's very interesting. Why is the Fool here? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles speaks of like new idea, fresh ideas, somebody here coming through with like some type of monetary gift, something like that. The Fool card here, I feel like this person here is gonna want to buy things for you. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Maybe you're not materialistic. Okay, this is what I'm getting. You're 7s, you're not really materialistic. Like I said, you really are all about spiritual, and you're like, oh yeah, as long as you're comfortable and you're good with that. You're not out here for looking for the fancy cars, this, that, somebody bling, bling, bling you down, you know what I'm saying? And I feel that there is some resistance receiving gifts. Okay, something about this person here coming through with a love language of gift giving, and maybe you know, act like that doesn't matter. Don't make this person feel small for giving you gifts. Do express that, you know, material things, you know, express yourself in that nature if that is you. But this person, I do feel like, wants to give you things and offer you things, but it's something here about you denying it or shying it off. Because maybe you don't know how to accept gifts, or you're not used to accepting gifts. Can I know more here about the Knight? 8 of Wands. Fast moving action. Yeah, something here about action. Something here that they do here, that they're all about action. They're wanting to show and prove to you here. Can I know more? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, my little baby. Let me cover you up, honey. All right, my little baby. We had the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely something here about shying away or waving off somebody's actions here, because you're not used to it. I'm not going to say you don't want them, because I do feel like you want the gifts. It's just maybe you're not used to accepting gifts, so you don't really know how to deal with that. I do also feel like someone here is coming in with some real love, and maybe you're not used to that as well. So it may be shocking for you. Okay, this could be surprising. Yeah, like I said, there goes the happiness. Sun card comes out for sure. I do feel like with the 8 of Wands here in this Sun is definitely saying something or speaking to having a child. Look, and there's the Cup. There's a child. There's a child. And the 3 of Cups. Yeah. There is a child that is supposed to be born between this connection. It's kind of know more here about this person. Thank you. Oh, wow, y'all. Oh, wow. Is that same Three of Cups? Oh, wow. All right. Well, Spirit is up in here for sure. Hey. Showed me it. Was like, take the card. I'll put it back in there. Comes right back out. Same exact direction. Not flipped, nothing, just the same way. That Three of Cups is speaking to independence and alone time and overindulging in it. Okay, because threes could also, this three can speak to overindulgence, especially life path threes. You know, they could deal with that as well because they tend to be the life of the party, things like that, the party person, all right? So this being here is showing me that I feel like don't judge a book by its cover. Because sevens look at people from an analytical perspective, you could judge people off bat without giving them a chance to show you who they really are. Okay, use your discernment in moments where you feel like, okay, yeah, this is a no, but do give people a chance to show you themselves as well, if you just have that as a natural reaction. I do feel like with this Three of Cups coming out of reverse is speaking more about that alone aspect where you kind of seclude yourself and pull back, especially during your pregnancy here. I do feel like your partner is going to want to be active, want to be a part of this, with this 8 being right in the center. And if you notice here, it's orange. The one orange card out of all of these other cards, very, so it is giving like fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? October could be significant here because this looks like fall, or the fall could be significant. But during the fall, things change, right? Leaves fall off and people tend to become sad. So if you have that where you get sad when you start to see things to wither away, nature, right? Don't think of it from that perspective. You got to change your vantage point. You got to learn how to raise your vibration to the highest vibration that it can be, right? And for you, right? I'm not telling you to walk around like, life is gorgeous, everything is beautiful, yeah. Nothing is wrong in the world, nothing at all. So I'm not asking you to be like that. No, that's unrealistic. But what I am asking of you is to see a different perspective than the one that you've already tried to make truth. Yep, there goes the World card. There's a fresh start here. The World card speaks of completion. Things coming to a close so that fresh things can start. There's the Hangman. The Hangman showed itself to me within this deck. The Hangman always speaks of like illusions. A pause. Letting go of something. Having a new perspective. And if you look at this one, this child is on a swing. This child is swinging. Like, oh, life is good. Although I'm upside down and maybe things seem turned around and the bottom seems like it's on the top and the top's on the bottom. You're in an 8 year. Definitely go after balancing that energy. Balance your introspective nature with some practical action. And I do feel like that person here is going to help you learn that too. If you struggle with the practical. Like I said, there's a lot of balance here. Balance coming together. Things coming together how they need to come together. But you do have to open your heart and be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Share your emotions. Share how you feel. Sevens are masculine energies because it's an even number. Excuse me, it's an odd number. So it's a masculine energy. But from a very spiritual perspective. Don't judge a book by its cover. I keep getting that. Yep, 3 of Swords. Because inevitably that ends in heartbreak for you. Judging people. And closing your heart. I want to read this because Spirit is leading me to read it. 1 second, y'all. Let me find it in the book. That's the song I hear. The card says, okay, this baby is trying to look tough, but those 3 swords through the heart represent a major emotional ouchie. Having a new child has a way of pushing all of the other parts of your life to the side. That can be hard. Set up a play date so you have some time with some adults while baby is playing. So I do see something here about needing to reset and having your moments, okay? So do take advantage of, don't feel like a bad parent because you have to have your moments to get yourself together, okay? That is something here that you are to do. All right, so do take advantage of that. And that being the last card, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. Let's give them one self-love message here, Spirit, to close it out for the 7s. Just one, please. Thank you. We have here pause. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Relax your body. Just breathe. Slow down. And let's do one more. Lessons. Karma teaches you what you need to grow. There is no mistakes. You never lose. You always learn. Okay? Words to live by, words to remember. I love you all so much. Peace, peace, peace. Stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next reading. Love ya. Peace.